Hello, can you hear me? Oh, this is kind of loud. Let me turn this down. Hello, everybody. Oh, hi, Miao. Good morning, good morning, good morning. How are you today? I'm actually very sleepy. I woke up like a few hours ago and I wasn't really able to fall back to sleep, so I'm just kind of up. I know it's not that early, I get it, but I'm just like, I don't know. I'm a person who like needs sleep, you know? I'm a cat, okay? I sleep a lot of hours a day. So I'm just really sleepy, even though I got maybe like 8 hours. But I kind of like to have like 10 at night if I can. The perks of working for myself means that like I'm very how do I say liberal with my nighttime sleeping hours, also my nap times too, but like that's a whole different point. Well, how are you today, everybody? How are you? I've been part of the reason why I stayed up kind of late last night was trying to figure out what I wanted to draw for conventions this year. In particular, I'm kind of unsure on what kind of merch I want to make because I'm going to Anime Boston this year because I got into Anime Boston, but the only problem is also thank you for the posture check. The only problem with that is that I'm primarily a peakers and decals artist. So I do a lot of like stickers and stuff, but the issue is Anime Boston doesn't allow stickers, so that gets rid of like 60 to 70% of my stock. So I need to rely on other forms of merchandise for this con. So like, for example, I need more charms and standees and other things. And also, since I'm flying across the country, I'm very limited in what I can bring. So it's kind of been a little bit of a puzzle to figure out. So I've been kind of like thinking about, you know, what type of merch do I want to bring? And also because Offkai's coming as well, I wanted to have more VTuber, like a wider variety of like indie VTuber merch and like other smaller agency merch. But I'm like the opposite of cooking. I can't think of anything. They don't allow stickers. Nope. The convention hall that Anime Boston is hosted at, the actual building does not allow for stickers because actually, fun fact, once upon a time a few years ago, I believe, not a few years ago, like maybe like 10 years at this point, but something like that. I believe it was a Republican like rally or something like that, some like conservative like rally speech thing that happened, and they were handing out free stickers to attendees, and attendees vandalized 10 is just a few. But yeah, they like vandalized the convention hall with like all these free stickers and stuff. So the convention just decided to outright ban all stickers and stuff and anything with like adhesive backing. So I can't even sell like washi tape or decals or anything with like that sticky background. Yeah, it's kind of insane in my opinion, because like nobody's gonna vandalize a building with a $10 decal. Like, let's be real. There's no one's gonna buy their Oshi and then like spend the money and then like just basically L the sticker right then and there, you know? Like, that's just not how it happens. So anyway, can't sell stickers. So instead I need to figure out like other merchandise ideas, and I'm honestly very stuck on what to do because I have a line of VTuber merch that I've been drawing for a while now. Like, I just have like general charms, and I kind of want to pull them up to show you. But the issue is that I kind of want to do something that has a little bit more flexibility in terms of like, first of all, size, and then also like I want to be able to like chug this out like kind of like assembly line style. Like I kind of want to make them like a template and then just like make a fuck ton of them. Like I didn't do it with my peakers, just for a bunch of like VTubers, so I can make like small mini charms of them, but I just don't really know what to do. Do you think I'm gonna make a trip across the country to buy a Firefly sticker just to waste it on some old building I'll never see again? Exactly, right? Like no weeb is going to like waste their sticker doing that. There's like even the cheaper stickers that are just like single use, like not even decals, just vinyl stickers. They're like $5, like $3 to $5. That's not worth wasting your money, you know? But alas, here we are anyway. I'm trying to figure out if I can find any of my art, and I'm struggling a little bit. Okay, I have a few ideas, but they're not great in my opinion. Like I was thinking like I could do, I don't do stuff from Girls Frontline, do you? So I currently don't, but I could be persuaded, because here's the thing, I'm trying to expand my repertoire and I'm doing a lot more gacha game merch in general. So right now, kind of in my catalog is Nikkei, HSR, what else? ZZZ. Anything else? I had a little bit of Prosecco at some point, but I don't really have any. I kind of want to make Prosecco merch as well, but today I'm planning on drawing VTubers. So, let me see. But I could be persuaded if you knew which like units you'd want to see or have any ideas. Like I would love to hear them still. Oh my god, why can't I find any of my things? Hold on. Sorry, my like folder is just a disaster and a half. I only asked because it has something in-game that could fit the non-adhesive criteria. Oh. In what way? Like I have my Nikkei merch that pretty different. Where is it though? Actually, I can't even find it. And where the where's my merch? Confused. Guys, I feel like every time I have an art stream, I just lose all of my artwork. Eh? What? I don't... Eh? Where's my Nikkeis? Nikkeis? Nikkei doko desu ka? I don't know. Oh, wait, I think it's in this disaster folder. Okay, wait, let me pull this up. So I just have something. Cause then I could do something like this, or like my Nana one, or I'm just kind of pulling up my VTubers right now to try to like think about like poses and stuff. Also my Mogu one. I really like my Mogu one. It's very cute. I'm a fan of it. Not to toot my own horn or anything, but like let me see. Huh. I have this, excuse me, this Raki charm that I've been working on. Maybe I can work on this. Huh. My issue is that I don't really know. Okay, this is not Leave it to me for getting distracted immediately and figuring out what and coming up with a different idea. What if I instead of working on like the kind of like the like bulk batch of VTuber charms, what if I instead made something that I've been kind of cooking for a while, or like thinking about, I kind of haven't really navigated, is like coasters. I've been wanting to do coasters for a long time. I've done them as parts of stamp rallies and stuff, like stamp rally prizes, but I haven't done them myself. So I figured it'd be really cool if I could do like, you know, I know it's like very unoriginal, but like the vinyl records or CDs of like CD like albums of VTuber original songs. I feel like that would be really fun. And like I feel like it would look really cool. It would look like a mini vinyl collection. I don't know. Is that silly? Is that silly? When you max out a affection for a character, there's a little weapon up attachment that's a little standee of them on a spring that bobbles around from the top of the gun. Just the first thing that came to mind. Oh, I have. So here's the thing. I've done mini standees before. I actually, my Nikkei standees were originally mini standees, but they didn't do very well. And so I just, I kind of converted them to bigger standees and they did better. I think gacha game merch does better as bigger things than smaller things. Hello, Brad. I'm a fan of enamel pins, but coasters as mini records is a cool idea. I love enamel pins. I've made a lot of enamel pins in my time, but my biggest issue with enamel pins is not that I don't like making them, but that they're very expensive to make, and I don't I don't really currently have the funds to back a new set of enamel pins. I need to restock some things, and that's basically all that I have the budget for enamel pins at this time. Unless I do really well on my shop suddenly in the next month or so, or you know, if I do really well at like my next con, but I basically don't want to get my hopes up too much. Gacha fans are already wailed out. No, actually, gacha game merch does really, really well. Okay, I have something here. Let me show it to you guys. So I have, let me see if I can pull up Canva. I actually have gacha game merch. I can pull up my, how do I, okay. Let me see. Tablet screen display. I actually have this. So, oh yeah, this is like my gacha game merch from, I think this is my most recent con. This was Impulse LA, yeah. So the thing about this, oh, hold on, I can't see my chat anymore. Chotto mate. Okay, I have a Bamboo Charm gacha. So it's literally $5 for a gacha, like a roll, one single roll, and you get like a small, it's like a 1-inch Bamboo Charm. You're guaranteed to win something, and it's just one of these. I think there's like, I don't know how many designs of this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 21, 20, 23 designs. So I've done 23 Bangbus. Let me zoom in a little bit. And you're guaranteed to get one. And then I made them a little bit more, I guess like premium by making unit charms. And you can actually attach the unit charm to, or you can attach the Bangbus to the unit. So like you can try to roll for your units like optimal Bangbu. So yeah, that is something that I cooked up a few months ago. I started originally with just the Bangbu gacha, and then I was like, you know what, I want to draw the units anyway, so I started this. So this has been like a very big hit for people, and I'm very happy with how successful that's been. It was like my first like big dip into doing gacha merch in a long time. So yeah. Looks like something official. Thank you. I mean, if any game companies out there want to hire me to do merch design for them, you can email me at MiaoYuen.art@gmail.com. I would love to do merchandise for like official merchandise. Like for anyone or anything, you know, like whether it be like a VTuber or a game company or like anything. I would love to do VTuber. I would love to do official merch. It's a dream. It's the dream. But yeah, other than that, like the other like gacha merch that I've done thus far is like these Nikkei standees. They used to be mini, but they didn't do very well, but they've done super crazy well as like bigger standees, and so I've kind of just converted to doing those. And then yeah, these are like we're talking about enamel pins, like these are the ones I have left in stock, but there's a bunch that I have not in stock anymore. The Ellen charm, I will try my best to I will try my absolute best in the next week-ish to get up the last of my con merch that I haven't uploaded, because the ZCZ merch is not up yet, and that is my fucking bad. I've just been so busy and I'm just so scatterbrained right now, and like tax season's right now, and I haven't even started mine, and it's a whole thing. but yeah, I'll try to get that up for people who are interested in them. It's really nice that Hoyo allows freelancing other stuff. Yeah, I agree. I mean, in my opinion, I think allowing fan merch is an insanely smart idea, because here's the thing. So here's the thing about fan merch. You have like there's multiple routes where it can go, right? So if a company allows, okay, wait. Company allows fan merch. Fan merch allowed, right? Wait, allowed? Not allowed. Okay, so if a company allows fan merch and it's allowed, that means it's free advertisement. It gets more people on the eyes of your game or whatever it may be, like your IP, because a lot of fan artists will just create art of it because they like it, right? That already is the case with fan art, but fan merch allows like physical, it's free physical, physical. It's free physical advertisement, which, think about it. You have to rent billboard spaces, right? If you have artists making art of your merch at a convention, those are tiny little billboards that you didn't even have to pay for. You didn't pay for those, right? It's free advertisement, and you get more, and then that means like more people interested, right? But also, not just that, you also have people who are already interested being more dedicated. Because then they can, like, you know, actually rep the merch for things that they like and care about. All right, but the issue now is, the thing is, people who are already more dedicated fans, like a big concern for company is that, like, oh, if we allow fan merch, then we won't get sales on our normal, like our own official merchandise. That's literally like pretty untrue in my experience, because like it's literally this. Okay, hold on. It's this, all right? If you have official merch, okay, so if you don't have official merch, this is literally just go back to the top. It's free advertisement and everything. If you do have physical, merch, it's just this. It's literally this, guys. This is the fans. It's the holy shit 2 cakes meme. That's all it is, right? But then if you have fan merch that's not allowed, if you don't allow fan merch, first of all, people are gonna do it anyway. But they do it with malice. Angry. And also, you're limiting the access of merchandise to people who you may not service. Like, limits range of like sharing, because then your IP is no longer being shared in places you don't ship to, or you may not be able to. Because the thing is, there are places where you cannot access certain IPs, but people like go and pirate them anyways, right? If you don't allow fan merch, then you're also limiting that stuff for those people as well. Yeah, that's why I said it makes you, it's like people do it anyway, and both fans are sad that there's not as much stuff, and artists are kind of like upset that they kind of have to like skirt around the rules, right? It also makes you look bad to potential fans. Here's the issue, okay? If it's not allowed, here's the bigger issue. And if people don't do it anyway, if there's no art or merch, you know what happens? Fans complain. You know who they complain to? Not to the game company. They complain and get angry. They get angry at the artists. How come all I see is MiaoYuen merch at conventions? I never see my super niche IP at conventions. Why can't I find X thing at convention? Okay, there's two reasons that might be the case. One, that IP is not profitable. It's not profitable enough because at the end of the day, as much as every artist would love to make merch of every single IP that they love and hold dear to their heart, not everything's gonna make money, and unfortunately you have to invest money in order to make merch into it. But not just that, sometimes companies don't even allow merch. So then people just don't wanna toe the line. But why get mad at the artists? But they don't know. I doubt any consumer really looks into the fan merch policies if they're not actually going to look for to make merch themselves, right? So that's the issue. Your handwriting's cute. This is like the messiest my handwriting is. Here, let me zoom in and I can show you kind of how I write, because this is kind of hold on. Hold on. I think my handwriting looks a little bit different here. It's kind of different to write on a... It's kind of different to write on a tablet if I write small. I stand by what I said. Oh, thank you. People make fun of me because I don't dot my I's or my J's. So I'd write your like username as... You know, people, I don't dot my I's. Do you want to see how I write my A's, my capital A's? I write in lowercase a lot, but if I write in uppercase, the dot is a waste of time. Yeah, exactly, dude. Oh my God, thank God. You guys are normal people. This is how I write my A's, by the way. This is how I do it. Also, I realized that I cross my T before I write the T. I know a lot of people write their T's like this, but I write my T's like this. I don't know why. But yeah, I've been writing my A's like that for a long time. That's a little weird. I don't know why I do it. What's the Chinese stroke? Oh. That's a good point. Wait, what is it? I just write, and so I don't actually know. Stroke order and oh my God! You cracked the code. You cracked the... This is how you write... This is how you write 10 in Chinese. This is how you write 10. Oh my God! I was like, why is this just in my brain like this? That makes so much sense. I just had like Chinese teacher fucking in my brain without even realizing it. I never thought about that. I was like, I realized someone pointed out one time that I crossed my T's like this. My parents bludgeoned into my head. I know, except it wasn't my parents, it was my grandma. My grandma was, when I was a kid, oh my god, let me see if I can find it. There's like this book that's really famous there's a really famous hold on. There's a really famous book. Yeah, okay, it's this. Oh my god, I'm getting PTSD looking at this. So when I was a wee bitten kitten, my mama, she wanted me to learn how to write better in Chinese. And you see, the issue with that is that I didn't know how to read. I couldn't read anything but my name. However, for homework, since I lived with my grandparents growing up, my grandmother had me copy this book. She had me make copies. She literally would just have me sit there and copy one poem per day. Just to get my handwriting to be nice in Chinese. So like, I can write my name pretty nicely, I think. Like, very evenly. Oh, that's a really short line. And this is because my grandma also burned this into my brain. But yeah, anyway, so conclusion, I do have like merch of like gacha game stuff. It wouldn't be entirely out of like character for me to do it, but yeah, I'm just trying to figure out what I want to do. Sorry for that diversion. No, it's okay. I was very curious. I was like talking about it and I was like, that's interesting. But yeah, anyway, I don't know exactly, like, okay, actually, let me show you. I have I think you might have seen it already in the previous or on the catalog, but I have this series of enamel pins that I really was proud of, because I thought they looked really nice. And they were VTuber enamel pins. So here's the reason why I haven't done any VTuber enamel pins. Because, where is it? Hold on, let me see if I can find it. Everything's in alpha. Oh, here it is. So here's the thing. I made these pins a long time ago. These Niji pins. This is a Blazulite, and I really like them. But first thing that happened here, my manufacturer actually messed up. My manufacturer sent me a batch of pins that were not cured fully. And so the entire batch came to me completely fucked up, and I was just devastated. And so I had 300 pins that were in the worst fucking quality, and I was just so sad. Luckily, my manufacturer remade them for me, like the entire set of them, because they were just all completely unsellable. But I was very upset. But the issue is, by the time the remake happened is when Pomu announced her graduation. And now I had 100 plus, because there were some like some, you know, flawed sellable pins that I could still have. Sold, but I had like 100 plus Pomu pins. And also, as everyone knows, like during this time everyone was very anti-Niji at this point, so I was like, I don't know what to do. I still have these pins, by the way. I still have a lot of them. They don't move very much because people don't really buy a lot of Niji merch in general now. Here's the thing, guys. I actually designed every single gen up to Noctix. Here's my Obsidia one. I was literally about to make a Selen one. That was going to be the next one I made. I was going to make a Selen one. It was literally lined and ready to go. And I also made an Etheria one, and I finished my Anna one because Anna's my Oshi. And also, guess who else graduated? I don't know if I have the boys on my computer, if I'm gonna be honest. I don't know if it's one of these. Oh no, this is the same one. Hold on. Nope. Sorry, I don't know which one it is because they're all untitled. Maybe it's these. Yeah, here's my Noctix ones. And here's my Luxium ones. So you can see why I'm like hesitant to make more enamel pins of VTubers. I really liked how a lot of these turned out. I feel like I cooked with these. I genuinely feel it. I drew these like 2 or 3 years ago. I drew them a long time ago, and then I finally had enough money to make these, like maybe like 6 months to a year later. And then finally they were produced, and then everything went to shit. Oshis will break your heart, yeah. I'm really sad about this because I feel like I cooked. Like, I love this Nina pin. Look at this. I feel like she's so cute. And like, I don't know, Shu looks so good here, man. I don't know. And like Ike also, like, guys, you can see how old this is. I drew Yugo. God. Is there an enamel pin of my favorite VTuber, MiaoYuen? No, I have charms. I don't have enamel pins. I'm too scared to make enamel pins. I'm scared nobody... The minimum order for enamel pins is really high. Guys, I have to get like anywhere between 50 to 100 depending on the pin. And like, I don't know if 50 to 100 people will buy Miao pins. So I can't commit. I'm too scared. I'm too scared. But I have a small idea. I have a small idea for a pin that I would like to do in the future that's really, really low key that I think more people will be willing to have and use, but I'm not gonna share it yet. I'll share it in the future. Maybe I'll drop it as debut merch. But yeah, I've just been burned about this, and so it just makes me very sad because I don't really know what to do. And I'm just scared to make enamel pins because I enjoyed making this. I really did, because it feels a little bit kind of like graphic design, and I am a graphic designer. So I just really enjoyed making these. And then it just felt like it was just like everything I really loved. Like, it was graphic design and drawing and VTubers and merchandise making. Like, it was just really fun. And actually, let me show you a picture of how they actually turned out, because I have product pictures. But like, I'm just scared that it won't, if I make them again, then they won't sell, and then what? It's GG for me. You know, like, this is genuinely, you know, when people say like, oh, artists make bank in Artist Alley and because you make like thousands of dollars. Yeah, but also the cost to even do this in the first place is not cheap, okay? It's very high. I haven't even gotten my ass to Anime Boston, and I've basically spent $2,000 already. You know that? So I have to make a minimum of 2K to break even at Anime Boston. So even if I'm like, yes, I'm rolling in, I made 5K at Anime Boston, that's 3K profit. That's not a lot. Where is enamel pin? Let me see if I have, the only enamel pin that I have that has done consistently well over the past years is like VTuber wise, is literally my Korone pin, which is honestly, you know what, that's fair. I love that pin to death, so I'm fine with that being the case. But hold on. So I actually do have the, why is this in why is my currency, I don't know why this is in Hong Kong dollars. Why is my currency hecked up? Huh? Well, anyway, these are the pins. This is how they actually look like in real life. So these are how they look. And I really liked how they turned out. Oh yeah, and I have a grading chart on here. But I really like how they turned out. But again, it's just scary. It's so scary to make expensive merch. Even standees. Did you know it costs anywhere between $7 to $15 per standee to make one? So if you see an artist selling a standee for like $25 to like $50, you know why. Because the basic principle, okay, I'm gonna teach you a little bit of business right now, okay guys? I'm gonna teach you a little bit of business. So, fun fact, when you are planning to sell merchandise, this is like the first thing you learn, okay? When you sell something, you have to make sure that the cost of your, or how do I say it? The cost of your item or the price of your product should be equal to 3 times the like cost to produce. Why? So say it costs $5 to produce, right? So you need to, this is, the first $5 is to recover cost. The next $5 is to produce another one. Oops. And the next $5 is profit, which might go back into this depending on like what your plans are. So this is why it's 3 times the cost to produce. So that means the price is going to be $15, right? This is at the lowest, okay? This is the lowest pricing guide, is like 3 times to produce, right? Or three times the production costs. So the reason why you should do this is because if you want to run a sale, oops. If you want to run a sale, and say you want to do something crazy, you want to do something like 50% off, right? Because you're clearancing it. Or yeah, it's because let's say you're gonna run a sale, clearance. I don't know how to spell clearance, I'm gonna be honest. I'll try my best. So you're gonna run a sale. So you're gonna say it's like 50% off. So what do you get from 50% off? I did? Okay, thank God. That's gonna be $7.50, right? So then you have to minus the cost of production, which is $5, which leaves you with $2.50 profit. Because even if you're clearancing something, typically you'll want to make at least a little bit off of it. And the reason why you can settle with this is because you're not actually going to do this again. You're not going to produce more of it because you're clearancing it. Shut up during the economics lesson. So yeah, so this is why merchandise costs the way it does. So you can just take this model and apply it to like anything, right? So with a lot of luxury goods, typically you'll see this number but doubled. So for luxury goods, gotta leave early again because bank's closed. Okay, I also have to go to the bank. But thank you for hanging out today. So luxury goods. Oh, and by the way, this cost here does not include the cost it takes you to like actually your like cost of labor. So this profit is actually like includes your cost of labor. Oh my God. Is included in that profit. So a lot of times with luxury goods, which includes like artist alley goods and arts and like, you know, whatever those things are, you will see people do anywhere between, I think the average is like 5 to 8 times the cost to produce. Because here's the reason. So we'll say that it's $5 to recover costs. Wait, let me just like copy this actually. So hold on. I'm gonna make this canvas bigger because I realize that I'm running out of space. Actually, here, hold on. So edit, canvas size. Let's just give myself some more space. All right. So the reason why with luxury goods it's gonna cost more is because, so this is $10. So let's just say we'll do 5 times the price. So all this is gonna equal you 25, right? Wait, 5. We're saying $5, right? 5 times. God, fuck my life. $25, okay? Right? So the reason why you have this like extra $15. So now you have $15 remaining. So you have $15. What goes into this $15? There's cost of labor, profit, and something that people don't really think about is the training to get there. It is a trade, like, how do you say it? Like it's like, oh, what's the word? It's a specialized skill. Right? And there's typically just, you know, considered luxury tax. Or non-necessity. So that's this whole $15, which is why you'll see stuff at range from anywhere between 5 to 8 times more, because depending on what it is, this costs a lot. Because what does this look like? This could be 10 years of trading. Because you might think, oh, well, this is also combined into this, right? Because if you think about it, even if it takes, say, it takes like this person like 2 hours to make, 2 hours, right? It probably took them, it probably took them 10 years of training to get from literally like 10 hours to 2 hours. So even though you might be like, oh, well, you know, even if they're making themselves a living wage, like it cost them this amount of money. So like, why are they selling it for this amount if like blah, 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 right? It takes time to get to that point, you know? Yeah, profit also includes design and communication costs. Yeah, exactly. So anyway, I get very frustrated personally when people complain about the price of Artist Alley goods. Yeah, exactly. Another way to explain it is you're getting better makes you work faster. Exactly. And if you work faster, that's less hours per job. Yes, but the only reason why you could do it faster is because you're better at it. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, yes. Typically too, even if you can't, even though you're doing it faster, because you're more experienced, you might also be doing it better. Especially like the way when you start as 10 hours, it's not gonna be as good as when you get it down to 2 hours. You know, that kind of thing. So I very much get frustrated when I see people complain, especially to my face at cons, that my prices are too expensive. Because guess what, guys? I don't know if you realize this, but Artist Alley prices have not changed in the past 15-ish years. I'm not even kidding you. Since like 2012, maybe. Okay, maybe not 15 years, but like somewhere about 10 to 15 years. 2012. The price of a lot of merchandise is the same. Buttons will cost you $1, charms will cost you 10 to 15, and prints will cost you 15 to 20. That has not changed. That has not changed in like 20 years. Fuck, I keep going up in numbers. In like 10, 15 years. That's crazy. And the fact that like it's definitely getting more and more expensive to do these things. Yes, like there's definitely a price fluctuation in terms of like things are like getting cheaper to produce, but also the quality is higher, the manufacturing cost is higher, it's getting more accessible. There's like a lot of things that have like made it so that it is like able to be sustained in this way. However, it's also very competitive, and the cost of anime convention table prices is so high. When I first started tabling, I paid like $75 for my first table. I think something like that. Do you know how much I pay for tables now? On average, one table costs $300 to $500. I used to be like, bro, Anime Expo is considered the top, right? It's $550. It should not be any higher than that. Any other con that charges more than that is fucking like smoking crack, because like Anime Expo is the biggest like anime convention in the United States. There's no universe where any con should be charging as much as AX for the amount of profit that comes out of it. However, guess what? There's several cons that do. As for example, Anime Los Angeles also charges over $500. And you know what? A lot of cons nowadays, even medium-sized cons, charge $400. I'm pretty sure my table for Anime Impulse LA was $420. SakuraCon? I did not do SakuraCon, so I don't know how much SakuraCon was. I could look how much Anime Boston was later, but I think it's also like something like four something. And again, that doesn't even include travel. That doesn't include travel. It's just the cost to have a booth. That is the cost of one 6-foot table and 2 plastic chairs that will definitely hurt your back by the end of the weekend. That's ridiculous. And the price of goods has not really changed. And inflation is impacting the cost of materials. And yet the prices haven't really changed? How dare you tell me my stuff is expensive? Because, let's be real, I'm trying to make a living, okay? I'm trying to make a living, and I'm also trying to make it so that my merchandise and my art is accessible to as many people as possible. I understand what it's like to be poor and still want nice things. So I care a lot about both providing myself with reasonable cost goods, or like reasonable, you know, pricing and fair pricing for myself, but also fair pricing to the consumer. And honestly, I think like it's kind of generous pricing. Like for example, my Bangbu charms, I like make like no profit off of them. My $5 Bangbu gacha, I make like no profit off of it. I think on average, I make maybe $2. I'm literally breaking the 3 times cost to produce rule. Because guess what? I think I should be charging like somewhere between $6 and $7 for it. But, you know, I gotta say, asking for a $5 bill is really easy. And it's very easy to get people to do it. So the cost exchange in this case is the fact that people are appealed by that, and so then typically they'll come by like that and other things, so it helps out for me in that way. So it kind of serves as like an advertisement, but still, like, it's not a very high profit margin. I'm not making very much. A lot of reproducing my Bangbu gacha comes out of my own pocket, because most of the cost just literally just covers like the cost to produce. But yeah, fun fact. I got so distracted for the past, I don't even know how long it's been. I still haven't decided what I'm gonna draw. I don't know what I'm really stuck, guys. I don't know. I don't know what kind of merch I want to make for the VTubers, because I want to have a lot of things for Offkai and I need to have things for Anime Boston, but I'm stuck. I just don't know what to do. I want to make more charms. I don't have a lot of space for them though. I've also thought about making like photo cards, but I don't know how well those would do. And I'm also like a chibi artist and don't really draw like people. I mean, I guess I drew the Anbi thing, but like still, I think in general, like my stuff is like relatively limited. But yeah, anyway, I just don't know how to draw. Let me think. You know what? I've always thought of it twofold. One, the artist needs to make a living, and the travel is just attending the con and it's expensive, so that's gonna up the price. Also, fun fact, a lot of times tables don't even include badges anymore, so you have to pay still for an attendee badge. And by being at a con and buying in person, not only do you get a bit of a more personalized experience by interacting with the artist, and also a sense of priority of access and buying that merch compared to ordering online. Exactly. Like, you're not paying shipping. Well, unless you count shipping yourself and shipping me to the con, but like, the cost of my goods is the same in person as it is online, about. There's like a little bit small of a difference because of like fees, but overall it's the same. Man, what do I want to do? I'm trying to think of what merchandise I own that I really liked. What if, okay, guys, I'm cooking. Okay, what if I did make a lot of like VTuber mini stands, but they're not the normal mini stands, they're the double thick kind, and they're all just like them sitting down or something like that. I think maybe that'll work. I think that might work in terms of like, oops, feasibility. Let me think how I would want to do this. Okay, I have a silly idea. I have a silly idea. Okay, hold on. Let's see if I can. Let's see if I'm cooking or if I'm fucking get kicked out of the kitchen. What if? What if? Let me see. What if I made it like this? Hold on. There's like a set of heads that I've drawn in like chibi heads that I've drawn that I've really liked the look of, and I've just like kind of reused them, but I'm gonna try to draw a new one for this. I'm trying to be better. Okay. What if I made it? This is I don't know why I'm laughing. It's not funny. It's I don't know what's wrong with me. Okay, sorry. Wait, let me. What if it's like I draw them like the kicking my feet? Cutely kicks my foot. Oops. What if I drew everyone like this? And then the type of standee that I'm talking about is let me see if I can find it. This is just some random person's thing, but this is kind of the standee type I'm talking about. What if I do it like this, and instead of them sitting, they're just laying on the ground? So like I take this, and I like use a double thick, oops. I use a double thick standee, and just have all the VTubers laying down. So you can just have a collection of little people going, yeah. That's good. So what if I do all the VTubers like this? I guess I could come up with like another pose as well, in addition to that, to make it like a little bit more, to give him options. I don't know what other pose to do though. I want it to be like on the smaller side or the shorter side. Okay, wait. So the other option, the other pose option. Let me just folder this, duplicate this. All right, what if I... let me see. Return of the Bean. Don't forget to draw a good chibi. You must draw the bean. Okay. Beans are the magical fruit? Yeah. No potato, no chibi? Yeah. If potato is your thing, you can do potato, you can do bean, but it must be some type of... Do beans come from the ground? Do lentils come from the ground? Are lentils roots? I actually realized I don't know. I actually have no idea. Oh no. No? Uh-oh. Papa Cat's gonna be very upset with me. Papa Cat the gardener is gonna hate me. I think it's not. Uh-oh. SpaghettiOs. I made this kind of long. An important part to every balanced chibi is a bean. Some kind of starch. Wait. I mean, like lentils, right? That's what I was saying. Like, but are they like... Oh, legumes. Yeah. But like, where the fuck do they come from? That's the question I'm asking here. Pods above ground. Ah, okay. Every good chibi is either a protein or a starch. Conclusion. It kind of looks like it needs to pee, so I don't know if I like this. Maybe not this? What if I take like the Shy Lily pose? Nah. I'm not a fan. Ah! Okay, I don't like this, so I'm gonna undo this. I'm gonna flip this back. Alright. Run the bean back. I think I made the body too short. 1 second. So it looks a little sus. This looks like an Amogus. I just drew a fucking crewmate, help. Okay, let's see. Hydrate? Okay, 1 second. I was about to be like, dang, my streak got robbed again, but I remembered I was asleep last night. Oh no! Yeah, I streamed Yakuza yesterday. Actually, I didn't stream Yakuza yesterday. I streamed pool for 2 hours. It is the Yakuza experience, as I've been told. I feel like something is like... Something is like off a little bit with this. I feel like if when I draw the arm... Maybe because it doesn't feel like there's a shoulder? But chibis don't really... I don't really draw chibis with shoulders. Like, very big shoulders. Maybe... Okay, wait, maybe let me try again. What if I made it a little bit flatter? So I made this foot more like this, and then so I rotated the body a little bit more. Okay, wait. Sorry, I'm trying to like think of how, if like a chibi was sitting, how short would the leg be? Okay, maybe something like this. So we have two options. This is a thick fucking neck for a chibi. Hold on one second. Okay, we have this version and then hold on. We have the sitting version and the laying down version. Now, we just gotta compile a list of the VTubers we want to draw. Alright. Alright, hit me with them. What are some VTubers? I'm trying to do a lot more Indian small agencies, so I think I have a, I don't know, I thought I had a list somewhere, but I don't know where it is. Ah! What are some VTubers? I'll draw me. Cause why not? Okay, wait, that's a really thick pen. We'll draw me just because something love yourself. Also, I think it'd be fun. Okay. What are some of your Oshis? I want to do Nova. I want to do the new Good Stars girls because I do love all of Sunny. Oh, Sunny Explosion, Mogu, Mint, Mako. Gotta go make a Costco run. Thank you for hanging out today. Have a good Costco run. Eat a chicken bake if you eat them. For me. Ooh, I wanna do Limu. Oops. Emiru. Emuri? Emuri. I think that's her name, right? Emuri. Yeah, Emuri. Who else? Nimi? I can make a Nimi. I do have Nimi merch already. Nimi. Kinda wanna do Casper. Lucian, Lunaris. I actually watch him sometimes. Doobie. Guys, I'm gonna bite off more than I can chew with this. Are you ready? Oh, I should do the Idol girls. Cersei. Yena. Riki. Daisy. Maria from V4. Idol. Oh, chatto. Idol. I love Limu, but I get whiplash every time I see them as a VTuber because I remember when their streams was before they were on. Yeah, it's. I agree. I actually met her. When did I meet her? I met her at AX last year. She's very sweet. She's very, very, very sweet. This is first stage. Tara, help me decide on VTubers to draw. I'm doing these type of standees, but like sitting and then the kicking my feet. It's Offkai and also Anime Boston. Yes, please send me your list. please send me your list. I'm drawing my friends, but like also I just don't know who to draw otherwise. I'm like scrolling through my freaking Twitter, man. I want to draw Bao. I don't know how many, like, my list is a little strange, but I have a ton of space because I'm not bringing anything non-VTuber. Oh, it's okay. I want to draw Remia. And Arya. Huh? I don't know who I don't know these people, I don't think. Perin... Perendigo. Oh my gosh, she's so cute. Do you know if they're planning to go to Offkai? Because also that's part of it, is I would like to choose people who are going to Offkai. Oh. Her model is so cute. D, the Sphinx? I don't think I've ever seen either of these people before. Part of me wants to only draw like indie and small agency VTubers for this, cause like, I don't know. I feel like I don't want to draw like, I don't want to draw like bigger agency people in general, but I feel like, I don't know. I'm not talking about Diaz right now because I know that she recently had a hospital stay, but Perry seemed like she wanted to go again this year, but I don't have a guarantee, so you want to play a bit safer? Yeah. I think unless they're like relatively, holy shit, unless they're relatively like on the larger side, just for the sake of like, again, being safer with like what I'm investing my money into, I probably won't do that unless they're confirmed for Offkai. Oh yeah, I wanted to draw new Amelie. I want to draw Maya. Uh-oh, I'm running out of space, guys. Uh-oh. Time to make this smaller. Yippee! This isn't gonna bite me in the ass later at all. Oh yeah, I wanted to draw Neurosama too. I'm like having a little bit of a crisis, Tora, because Anime Boston doesn't allow stickers, so I can't bring my peekers, and so I'm like, uh-oh, stock in danger. I want to draw Rin Penrose. I do like Rin. Thank you for drawing, Miss Mako. I love her. She's my wife. I have a video of her coming up to me at a con in like the VTuber robot, just literally screaming really loud, "That's my wife." And then also kept on saying to buy out this. I was literally proxying for someone and she was like, buy everything at this booth because it's my wife is selling. Please make my wife lots of money, please and thank you. She like was going around the area saying that. I was like, oh my god, I'm so embarrassed, but I also love you, thank you. I love her so much. Yeah. Okay, Toto. I'm lost. Oh yeah, Isa Korva. I did draw her technically already, but it was for the Happy Project. Oh my gosh! Wait, can I just show you guys what I've been working on, or like cause it's finally out and like it's out, like people can see it. Okay, wait, let me. I want to show you. I I worked on these. I did art for this. You can see my little, I did Kyoromi, which is like Maria's like yandere version. So I did a little chibi for this. And then also the regular Maria version. I think I was working on these on stream. So I did little Maria. And then, are any of the other ones released? Oh yeah, this Shiki one. I have like a little cheeky chibi. And then I did the Issa Corva one here too, and I drew her as the Mafia boss one. But yeah, if you are interested in like happiest for any of these talents, like go check out Cloven's page. He has, I also been retweeting them, but check it out for options. Oh, Porcelain Maid, yeah. Porcelain Maid. Okay. Let's see. I'm just scrolling through my Twitter account trying to figure out if there's anyone. Okay, I realize there's a lot of female VTubers here. Can we get any of the boyos? Do we have any boyos that are in that, any male VTubers that I could make merch of? Oh, I want to make more Numi merch. I only watch girly pops. Numi. Oh, Non! I want to draw Non. Non. I guess I could draw Kuro, his new outfit. Kuro. Or an unnamed. Ooh, should I draw Uta? Uta, Hime, Mochi, Azuki. I love Uta. I feel bad if I'm drawing people in like from an agency and I don't draw everyone in their wave, but like also I have been scarred for that, so I'm not gonna feel bad. I'm not gonna get through everyone, but I want to try to get as many people down as possible. Yanmas. I got rated by V4 fans on my... Oh, I can't... On my interest. I regret putting the waves of each girls instead of the names. Oh. Wait. Oh, like for like your, the Oshi ones? The V4 girls have crazy, like, dedicated fans. I got to meet, Maria one time, at a con. Not in person, but I got to meet her and talk to her, and I was like, I just got to tell her how proud I was of her, because I've been following her from way before, when she was, still, indie. And when she got adopted, and then I remember seeing her debut with V4, and I was like so incredibly proud of her. I don't know. I was a little parasocial, you know. I was just very proud of her because like she was working really hard, and like if anyone knows her story, she was like very close to giving up on VTubing, and then she was given this opportunity with V4, and they took a chance on her. And I think she's the only one who was adopted in her wave, and it worked out for her, and so I'm very proud of her. It just, she's like, you know, living the dream basically. So I'm very proud of her. I think that's very cool. Okay, I I wish there's a way to look at just mutuals. Let's see. Because I want to draw all the... Oh! I would like to admit my own shortcomings in regards to knowing male VTubers. Man, the only ones I watch are Lucian sometimes, Alban, and Wilson. That's it. Those are my only... Those are the only ones I watch. Oh my god, I gotta draw Happy again! he's gonna be mad. It's okay. Maybe Xander from Lucid. I'll be honest, you got me beat. It's just... Okay, I will be honest. See, Alban is a cat and I'm a little down bad, and he's just... He's the only VTuber that I'm a little not normal for. And that I just think Wilson's really good at like streaming and like streaming games and stuff, and I think it's very interesting. I'd say watch like 5 or 6. I will watch them and I'll kind of watch any drama and stuff happening, and then it ends up being those 5 or 6 girlies. Maybe you can do Mythos talents. I could possibly do Poseidon because I do have my little fingies in the TCG VTubing scene because of Nova and Leora, so maybe Poseidon would be a good idea. Poseidon. I don't know how to spell your name, but I don't know who else I would do, because I don't really know the other girls, you know. Also, I guess there's guys now. I don't know how popular they are. Oh, there's no Posidio. That doesn't even look right. Who else? Who else is there? I guess there's Shy Lily, but I do have merch of her already. I'll just put her down. Shy Lily. I got to the end of my following. I'll be honest, with my largest interaction with anything male in the VTubing scene is Flork and Sakana. Oh, that makes sense. That's very fair. Who else is there? Huh. I guess Shoto would be one. Alright, guys, this list looks super normal. So I'm gonna put a priority. I'm gonna do me, and I'm gonna do Nova, and I'm gonna do Sunny, and I'm gonna do Mogu, and I'm gonna do Mint, and I'm gonna do Limu, and I'm gonna do Nimi, and I'm gonna do Doobie. Who else? I wanna do Shoto. I'm gonna do Poseidon and Kuro and Unnamed. Okay, I think these are my priorities right now. All right, guys. Do you think I'm a sit or I'm a lay down? Who am I kidding? I'm a lay down. Lay, and then this is sit. Okay. I need to pull up my own ref sheet. Open, reset. Save. Un momentito, por favor. I need to pull up my own ref sheet. Oh, hold on. Guys, I had to hide this for a second. I had to pull up something that I cannot yet show you. Save. Recent. Open. Uh-oh. Where is it? Oh, oh no, it's not this. It's here. Pictures, Miao. Model. Sorry, I can't show you guys because I know the wrong folder is open, so I can't let you see. I can't let you see the things. Okay. There we go. 9S? So real. No, he's one of the girlies. What are you talking about? I just realized. Why would you suggest one of the girlies? Oh, here. Tora, if you're here, I'm sending you, if you do end up wanting to, here's like some updated things. It's a secret. It's not that much different. It's just a little different. Okay, okay, let's start with me, because why not? I'm a VTuber. Is it weird to draw myself first? Is that narcissistic? Is that too narcissistic for everybody? Too bad, because I'm drawing myself first. I'm gonna try to draw them with like kind of thicker lines. It's not, Tora, it's not finished, obviously, because I'm still working on it. Wait! Oh, after stream, remind me to show you the secret, the bigger secret, the gigantic secret. I'm really excited about it. It's I really wanted to work on my stream, or my stream. I really wanted to work on my model on stream, but there's like some kind of bigger things that I want to, like, you know, actually keep the secret, you know? Oh yeah, I didn't draw my face markings in on the other thing, but it's there. Also, yes, I copy pasted my eyes. Yep. How do I want my ears? Do you want them to be up? I feel like... actually, I want them to be kind of like downturned a little bit. Okay. Okay. You guys are more than allowed to see the design changes that have been made, but you can't see the actual model. Hmm. I'm trying to be a little bit more simplified with how I'm drawing things, because I want to be able to get these out quickly. Like, I want to be able to like kind of draw and finish them relatively quickly. Ah! Okay. How does hair look like when it's on the floor? Hold on. Okay. Hair touching floor. How does hair look like when it like essentially collides with the ground? I'll figure it out. All right. Hmm. Oh, this looks more like laying on the floor than the other one that I did. Okay, wait. Clear. Okay. I have long hair. Let's see. I want to put, I think this one behind this one. And then this one behind. Let's see. Okay. Okay, I think that looks okay. Okay. It's okay. I love cross-eyed. Yippee! All right. Yes. If you need male indie, Heavenly? That sounds familiar. But I can't... Who is that? Heavenly Father? Yeah, but like... Why do they sound familiar? But I can't remember who they are. Plays with Zen and stuff. Got popular originally playing Russian Badger. Dude, it sounds so familiar, but I actually cannot remember. That's the fighting game VTuber. Oh, is that what it is? I'll send you Twitter. Okay, thank you. He leans more action games as far as I know. He isn't partial to any one category. Ah, I kind of was popular, what he's feeling at the moment. Oh, I see. Does this look like me? That's me? Okay, okay, okay. Yeah. I'm getting there. Ugh. Ah! It's actually just a normal cat girl. Meow. Very cute, very demure. Thanks. Alright. Ah. Demure was a flagged word? What? That's actually very funny, I'm not gonna lie. I have no idea why it's a flagged word. I actually am laughing that this is literally the difference between any other cat girl and Miao. It's literally just my hair clippy. It's literally, wait. You could literally do this. It's like this meme. Where is it? Where's the... Does anyone have the like... Oh, never mind here. This is just any other cat. What the... Meow. That's it. That's the whole thing. That's it. We solved it. How to turn anybody into Meow. Just give the hair clippy. Okay. Let's draw my clothes. Okay. Let's see. Let's cancel. I'll draw that actually for real after, but for now I will do it like this. Obviously, my goodness, I forgot. Obviously, a male VTuber using a voice changer is totally not a bit. Is Chibi? Oh, like Chibidoki? Oh, I should draw her. Let me hide my hair because it's actually confusing the shit out of me. Like Chaos Gremlin herself? Yeah. I've actually been meaning to draw her for a long time and I just keep forgetting. Alright. Shame that it's all covered. Literally all of it. It's covered by my hair. Guys, what if I just cut my hair off? Wait, how the fuck do I... Is this how that would look? This looks so stupid. My fucking platforms make this look so dumb. I look like a horse! Alright, I'm gonna duplicate this layer, then I'm gonna do this, and 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 then I'm gonna do this. And then I invert this layer, and then go here, and then make it da-na-na-na, and then da-na. That's how I just cleared everything. Yippee! Okay. Oh, my tail! I forgot my tail. How do I want to put my tail? Uh-oh. You can't see it! It's like all covered. Once again, my hair just covering up the whole universe. I don't know how much I like this style. Maybe thinner lines? What if I... This is gonna be like this small in actuality, so it's pretty small, but... I don't know. Is it still too thick of lines? This is okay. Okay, let's see. Guys, I am feeling negative. Negative, not amazing about my art right now. I think it's hard for me to accept oversimplified if I'm doing it in this adjacent style. Because right now I am feeling like My stuff is not good. Hi. Meow, meow, meow. Okay. Copy this part. I will say, aside from Demir randomly being used, being an issue, Automata is getting better. I agree. I have noticed that Automata is getting a lot better. I feel like it's been not great for a long time, and basically, like, it felt very pointless, but I'm very happy with it, because, like, say you guys are, like, none of the mods are in right now, I don't have to typically deal with too much of, like, bot spam. Maybe someone at Twitch blocked Demir because they were like, it's so annoying that people keep saying so cutesy, so demure, and so they fucking banned the word. Or maybe it was me, who knows? I don't think I have any problem with it though. When I was in high school, I used to study all the time with like rain noises and rain noises only. There was one that I really, really liked that was like Irish Coast, and you could like set different sounds to be like louder or quieter, and I would just like edit it a little bit, and it was like my favorite thing to listen to. I'm a big fan of like rain sounds. Also, like, I don't know if y'all remember back, you know, forever ago, but a long time ago, they had a lot of things that were popular were like, I don't know if it was that popular, but I listened to it a lot. It was like video game soundtracks, but the music box version with like rain noises. Like, one of my favorite ones was literally the Song of Storms. the Song of Storms version of or the music box version of Song of Storms with the the rain sounds. It was my favorite. I think I'm gonna try to simplify the hair a little bit. Try to get mostly just like the shape in. I think this looks a lot cleaner if I don't, like, draw the whole thing in. Song of Storms is a good one, I swear I'm listening. Yeah, I do. I'm a big fan of Song of Storms. I used to listen to those, like, very questionably uploaded YouTube videos that were like an hour long of video game OSTs on loop. That was like my bread and butter in high school. That's like all I would listen to study. I wish I could play like some of those stuff on stream, but even if I do audio separation like on Twitch or like through OBS, I don't think it can separate it for YouTube. So unfortunately I'd get like copyright bonked so fast, so I cannot, alas. Okay. How do I draw the little mitten hands? So when you put your hands on your face, it's your pinkies that show. Okay. Okay, and then remove this part. Excuse me. Okay. Oops. Oh gosh. Something I was thinking about, and I know it's kind of silly, and it probably is not even like that, definitely not necessary, because it's not like something that's a big role or anything like that, but I kind of want to make like a role in Discord for people who have drawn Miao, and then I can call them Meowseum curators. I just thought it was cute. And just to like, as a way to show like people that have drawn little me, you know, I just feel like it's very sweet of them to have drawn me. So I kind of want to do that, but I don't know. There's not like a ton of different people who have, but there's a number of people. Is that silly? Would anyone be interested in that? Like having, I guess, like kind of a list of people who have drawn me? I approve, I get that role. True, you do get that role. I was thinking about you and also like Kuno, and there's a couple other people who have like doodled Miao in the past, so I kind of want to add them too, you know? I'll have an art channel, or I'll make it I'll have it so that y'all can post into the Miao's gallery. I'm pretty sure everyone can at this time, but I'll just double check to make sure. I really appreciate everyone who draws me. It just makes me really happy. When I was a wee little kitten, not actually a kitten, but like, you know, when I was on on Tumblr and stuff, I had a lot of OCs. And I would draw people's OCs a lot because I just thought it was fun. But I remember thinking like, oh, it'd be really nice if like one day I get to a point where someone wants to draw my OCs. Look, baby Meow, you've done it. People draw you. And it makes me happy because like, I don't know. I think it's just very sweet. I think it's sweet that people would take time out of their day to draw me, you know? And plus, I'm very proud of my design. I took a long time to figure out like what I felt like embodied me. Even though I think that, you know, if you compare how I look in like IRL and how I dress IRL is very different than Miao. It's like very pink, but I feel like my design encapsulates me well, you know? And like what I aspire to be. After all, I'm just an idol in training. I haven't had my grand debut yet. I'm not there, but one day. Oh wait, I'm silly. I know what this is. Okay. So, I don't know, I just hope that... Oh, what the... There we go. I just hope that I can get to a point where more people will want to draw me. I like drawing other people, you know? I like drawing my friends a lot. Okay. I just realized I started drawing on the wrong layer, but I don't think it really matters. Here, wait, what I can do is I can move these layers. Oops. Whoops. Oh, okay. Damn. 1 second. I'm trying to color the lines after, so I'm trying to make sure everything's on the right layers. Okay.
Liftoff of mission 41B, the first flight of the orbital Discovery, and the shuttle has cleared the tower.
My truth is kind of small.
Now have primary control of critical.
My leg is kind of small. Okay, my footless looks less broken now that I fixed that. Okay. All right.
That's one small step for man, one giant leap for mankind.
Okay, that's good. I think the eyes are a little bit off. Invert. I feel like my eyes are too close together. Also, I don't know. It's giving amazing gumball. Okay, wait. Let me fix this. Okay. 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 I think I need to take a break. I think I gotta take a break, guys. All right. This is the progress that I made, though. I think I made pretty okay progress, given the fact that I was like being really silly for an hour, and not really cooking yet. But I think I did pretty okay. Would you want a little mini stand of Miao like this? Okay, well, let me... Oh. Alright. I will be asking a couple questions in Discord to the Nakamia, so if you want to join the Discord, you can join via the panels below, or also the command on Twitch. It works always. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and go take a nap, because I am... sleepy. I'm sleepy, guys. But I may or may not stream later on Twitch only. I'm not sure yet. I might have a gorilla stream later, where I'll be playing Gloomhaven with my friends, but we'll see. We'll see how it goes. But just depends how I feel. But other than that, thank you for hanging out with me, everybody. I hope you have a good rest of your day, night, or whatever's wherever you are. Bye-bye! See you tomorrow, if not tonight. Bye-bye!